what was it you said about Dak Prescott? You wanted to know if the money was justified? Is that
Yeah,
what
is
that
the
was?
money justified for Dak Prescott, the new franchise quarterback for Jerry Jones Cowboys?
Yes. Yes, the money is justified. They should have paid Dak last year. To be perfectly honest, the only money that I think might be a little bit funny is that Zeke money, honey.
Okay.
Look,
You think that
I
we can
mean,
move off Zeke?
no, I don't think we need to move Zeke, but I don't think that I would have paid my quarterback before I would have paid the running back. And frankly, he gave me a little pause with the belly shirt. Like, what are you investing all this money in? If you can't even afford a full shirt, then why do we have to pay you all this money? I would have paid the quarterback first. That's what I'm saying about it. Because in terms of the longevity of the franchise, right? Quarterbacks have a much longer lifespan, right? You need to build around your quarterback and your running back, they tend to be shorter, right? Like not shorter
Yep.
just in height, right? But shorter in terms of the length of time that they really can impact a franchise, and you kind of need to be able to move away from them if they've taken too much of a beating. And last year, when we didn't have Dak, and we did have Zeke, what was he doing for that team?
Yeah, I think we saw in 2020 that Zeke significantly fell off without Dak, of course, and the team fell off without Dak. I feel like a lot of NFL Nation, the fans out there, didn't actually realize how good Dak is, an upper echelon quarterback, until he got hurt, which kind of sucks.
Well, he is an upper echelon quarterback, but there were a lot of things that went on with that Cowboys team last year, right? The defense. Well,
Mhm.
for a long time, I said there was no D in Dallas, right? Like it,
Yeah.
there was just defense, right? There wasn't a defense. The defense was like a swinging gate most of the time. So that was really problematic. The O line was not at the full strength that it was, which obviously we saw impacted not only Dak but Zeke as well. So there was a whole lot that needed to change with the Cowboys. I will be interested to see what this new defense looks like under new leadership, but I am glad that Dak got paid. I think it is long overdue. I just hope all his rehab goes well.
What do you say to the people that say he might be overpaid? $40 million, second only behind Patrick Mahomes per year. They're never going to be able to build a team around him. What do you say to those people?
I say, have you ever tried to win a game without a quarterback? Ooh, let's look at the Denver Broncos last season,
Oh,
right? Let's look at the game when they had no quarterback, right? So let's really look at the fact that we do need to have a quarterback to be in that franchise. And you also know this, right? Teams have a way of moving money when they structure contracts, but they needed to get Dak, they needed to get him secure, and they needed to build the rest of the team around him. I just hope that they invest in the O line to get it back to when the Dallas Cowboys offense was really humming. Because when Zeke was good, hey, guess what? By the way, it was because of O line.
yes, I would expect Dallas to take a heavy look at the defense during free agency, especially with Dan Quinn now running it. You could see some of his former players, Keanu Neal, Richard Sherman, maybe those guys coming into the secondary. They need help there. Offensive line wise, like you said, Tyron Smith should be back. Collins should be back at tackle, so they should be looking good there in Dallas.